If there's one thing that makes the life of an INFJ feel dull and colorless, it would be having to work on someone else's clock, following someone else's rules, and having their lively, creative minds quieted for the sake of conformity. This is what makes taking part in the rat race of a 9-to-5 rather disinteresting for this inventive type. So, how can they escape this vicious cycle and start something on their own? Welcome, or welcome back, psychos! Before we get into it, we'd love it if you liked and subscribed to our channel, as well as to click the post notification bell so you never miss a video. Alright, let's get right into the video, starting with number 1, Virtual Assistant. One thing that every INFJ tends to excel in terms of their work ethic is their remarkable organizational skills. In fact, while they may be considered quite scatterbrained considering their innate active imaginations, when it comes to the practical side of life, the INFJ type strives on organization and structure. This is where starting a personal assisting or virtual assisting job can serve them in all the best ways possible. Whether it's bookkeeping, scheduling, social media managing, researching industry trends, or even assisting someone in their home life, the INFJ is the ultimate sidekick that would be able to prove themselves time and time again. It's even better when they can build their assisting business to the point of managing their own team, allowing them to aim for something bigger than what they can do with only so many hours in a day. And it's an even bigger bonus when they find a niche of assisting that helps a greater, more purposeful cause, like for that of a nonprofit. Number 2, Life Coaching. Speaking of a greater cause, one of the best entrepreneurial routes the INFJ personality type can take would be one that requires their incredible listening skills, empathy, and advice-giving talents. Known as the advocate or counselor type of the MBTI, the INFJ would excel in working one-on-one with people who have a strong desire to live a better, or at least a more productive life. Whether it's personal life coaching, spiritual life coaching, or guiding others on building their own business, providing they have the right experience and lessons to back them up, this creative type would be one of the best types for someone to put their trust into. One of the main challenges of this type of work is the confidence and belief that their knowledge and viewpoints are valuable. Since this requires a little self-boasting and less humility in terms of self-advertising, it can take a little mindset readjusting to get this business endeavor off the ground. Yet, once they witness the results of their own work in action, the INFJ will quickly see that they are perfectly cut out for it. Number 3, Spiritual Readings and Energy Healing. While spiritual coaching may not be everyone's cup of tea, to the point of even seeming like a scam in the eyes of some of the more logical types, the INFJ could easily prove these people wrong. With a strong sense of their own spiritual nature, including a belief in the universal laws and everything that comes with them, the INFJ type would actually be considered one of the more spiritually apt types of the 16 personalities. With introverted intuition and extroverted feeling at hand, many people with this mystical type can actually use these challenging cognitive functions in the form of spiritual healing and even fortune-telling. While for some it comes completely naturally, with a little bit of fine-tuning and practice, many INFJs can end up activating their divinely guided abilities for the sake of assisting others. From tarot reading, psychic downloading, Reiki healing, meditation, and the belief of their spirit guides, clairvoyance-based business can end up being the meaningful work endeavor they've always longed for. Number 4, Freelance Writer. Bringing it back down to a more practical avenue, an INFJ's natural writing skills may just be their saving grace in terms of stepping outside of their demanding 9-to-5. While often ignored and under-practiced, this innate writing talent that every INFJ is equipped with can actually be practiced to the point of earning them a little income. Requiring them to use their natural curiosity and creativity when it comes to researching different topics and finding the appropriate wording, most INFJs would find that they are pleasantly surprised at how fitting a freelance writing small business can be. allowing them the solitude, alone time, and mental activity they need to feel fulfilled, writing can give them the freedom to work on their own schedule while avoiding the burnout and overexertion that often comes with some of the mindless career-based positions. And luckily, thanks to freelance platforms such as Fiverr and Upwork, finding freelancing positions and creating a name for yourself has never been so easy. Number 5. Freelance proofreading and editing. Similar to freelance writing, INFJs have a keen eye for detail that can serve them extremely well when it comes to owning their own small business of any kind. More specifically, in terms of proofreading and editing other people's work. With the rise of online blogs, articles, ebooks, and digital-based business, not only are freelance writing positions on the rise, but also the editorial aspects of media creation seem to be in demand. Since INFJs love to learn new things and usually enjoy reading to some extent, utilizing their naturally critical nature can actually give them a one-up with regards to finding and fixing another writer's mistakes. In fact, not only does this type of work allow the INFJ mind to keep busy and feel fulfilled once a project is completed, but fixing others' mistakes can actually come with a sense of satisfaction that they never knew they needed. Number 6. Dog walking and animal care. Okay, so now that we've provided all the best ways the INFJ can remain in that mental-based atmosphere they feel most comfortable in, it's important to take note that sometimes that little bit of social stimulation that comes with working amongst a team actually does the INFJ good. So, when thinking about an INFJ-suitable small business that brings them out of their comfort zones just enough that it's not mentally draining, a simple side job of dog walking or animal sitting can do the trick. In fact, it's extremely important for the INFJ to utilize their least dominant extroverted sensing function to avoid slipping into an introverted intuition thinking loop. By taking time to focus on external details of day-to-day life through hobbies and side jobs that require them to step outside of the inner whirlwind of thoughts and mental concentration, INFJs end up feeling much more balanced. And what better way to utilize this function than getting paid to take nature walks with other people's furry companions who will never fail to show their gratitude and excitement? Number 7. Tutoring children. It's fair to say that most INFJs resonate with being good with children of all ages. By seeing them as the little humans they are, this personality type can't help but to show their utmost patience and imaginative inspiration when in the high energy of youngsters. And while childcare would be suitable for some people with the INFJ personality type, it's fair to say that all that demanding high energy can make it not so fitting for this introverted type. However, when it comes to aiding children and teens with studying and understanding complex topics, this patience and creativity can make for an amazing tutor for a variety of topics. Since INFJs have a way with metaphors and finding alternative problem-solving routes, they have a natural ability to make learning a little less cut and dry, and a little more, dare we say, fun? With their unique and intuitive approach combined with their natural empathy and understanding of the demands schooling can have on emotional and mental well-being, a tutoring session with an INFJ can be the saving grace for a normally disinterested child. And last, but certainly not least, number 8. Starting a hobby-based YouTube channel. Well, INFJs, if you didn't see it coming, here it is. With introversion and even subconscious insecurities as their biggest obstacles, YouTube can seem like a daunting outlet for sharing their ideas, passions, talents, and interests. Especially with the expectation of showing your face to the world and facing the scrutiny of the odd keyboard warrior. Yet, with the endless creative potential when it comes to editing videos, talking about what you want, and finding groups of like-minded people who appreciate the content you provide, there's no doubt that INFJs can find a sense of purpose in becoming a content creator. Luckily, with endless possibilities, there's simple ways around the obstacles that would deter an INFJ from this intimidating business endeavor. Just use our channel as an example. Well, psychos, that's it for today. So, do you have any side hustles as an INFJ? If so, let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel so that you never miss a video.